Whether you find happiness in everyday experiences or from a troll in a box, there's something for everyone this weekend in theaters.
Entertainment reporter Jim Ferguson is here to tell us about the latest in Hollywood. Jim?
Our Hollywood happening today searches for happiness in the comedy Hector, The Search for Happiness.
How many of us can recall that childhood moment when we experienced happiness as a state of being? When everything in our world was all right. Welcome, you stupid! Once upon a time, there was a young psychiatrist called Hector. He took comfort in the rich patterns of his life.
Look at my life. Look at my life, my life, my life. Are you happy?
You're breaking up with me, aren't you?
No!
You can't just come out with a question like that. You have to build up to it.
Simon Pegg plays the quirky psychiatrist Hector, whom tells his girlfriend Clara, played by Rosamund Pike, that he's going to search the world to find the secret of happiness. Here's Simon and Rosamund.
Would you both agree that your characters, Hector and Clara, are very neat and tidy at the beginning of the movie?
Absolutely.
The perfect neat and tidy
They're
couple?
the sort of codependent modern couple, dual income, nice apartment. Everything fits.
Yeah, everything seems right.
And they seem to complement each other because any of Hector's sort of little daily screw-ups, Clara is willingly and almost gratefully corrects. You know, she really likes being the one to repair his inefficiencies. But we were just talking about it with someone else, and really the film seems to be a message about, you know, to really love wholeheartedly, you've got to kind of let that control go. You've got to let the floodgates
Embrace
open and
the chaos.
let the chaos come in.
I think it's interesting. It was important to set the beginning of the film up, not with someone who is struggling in life to find happiness, because that would almost have been the obvious thing of someone who's extremely down on their luck, who's trying to discover what happiness is, but people who are actually very comfortable, very privileged in a part of sort of a social demographic which is pampered and a little bit anaesthetized by their lives, because you know, malaise, depression, whatever, it can affect anybody, no matter how much you have, no matter what you've got in life. It's indiscriminate when it comes to, you know, who it affects. And so it was important to start with someone who should be happy, really.
Well, Hector and the Search for Happiness is based on the worldwide best-selling novel by Francois Lalande. And in my opinion, it's a wonderful comedy about travel, adventure, and boyhood fantasies. In Act 1, it seems a little slow, setting up why Hector wants to leave his perfect life to travel the world searching for happiness. But once the adventure begins, we see Simon Pegg at his very best. I suggest you take this journey. It's rated R, and my grade a B+.
In the town of Cheesebridge, when all good citizens are safe inside, beastly creatures roam the night.
Boxtrolls! Boxtrolls are monsters!
At least, that's what everyone's been told.
In the Boxtrolls, a young orphan boy raised underground by cave-dwelling trash collectors known as Boxtrolls tries to save his friends from an evil exterminator, Archibald Snatcher, voiced by Sir Ben Kingsley.
Archibald Snatcher cannot stand rejection, and yet he spends his whole adult life desperately trying to join a club that will never admit him. What an extra... In a sense, you can admire it, because he won't take no for an answer, but at the same time you think, Archibald, just give up, they don't want you. But he's absolutely determined.
They transform treasures into incredible inventions. Careful never to be seen.
Who's there?
By human eyes.
I want every Boxtroll gone.
Let's go!
The serious dark threads that run through this film are going to make it a lasting classic. And definitely, my character, Archibald Snatcher, invents an enemy that he will vanquish in order to achieve power. The enemy he invents are the very sweet, very charming, life-affirming, creative Boxtrolls. They look different and they live underground. but they are a lovely tribe of creatures.
Well, the Boxtrolls is a mix of stop motion and CGI animation that is a fun, charming story that should appeal to all ages. However, some of the scenes are grotesque with dark themes, and some parental guidance might be necessary. That said, the voice talents of Ben Kingsley, Jared Harris, and Elle Fanning are perfect. It's rated PG, my grade a B.
What are you doing?
Boxtrolls, come out, come out!
No more hiding, right? Right! Pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm going to see you right here next Tuesday on The Morning Blast.
The Boxtrolls.
Off with box.